Hey, collective. Okay, so my voice is a little like this, okay? My daughter came home with a head cold, about 3 days ago. She go to the doctor and get her some stuff. It wasn't a big deal. It was just like a little funk. And then I'm like, and I'm always taking care of her when she gets like that, and I don't pay attention very much to like how close I am to her. So we're like hugging her. I was hugging her, not doctor and all that. She's 100% fine. She's like wide open. And then I get this. I woke up with it this morning. Anyway, I have some stuff and I've been taking it and it's been helping, but my voice is kind of weird. Anyway, collective, you ready? If you can deal with my voice being all cracky and nuts. I do personal readings and I cost, and if your name is Danielle, you have sent me money. I need to hear from you. hmm you sent me it, but you didn't send me an email, so I need to. Yeah. Anyway, Skull Collective. See how this is gonna go. I feel okay. It's just my head's a little stuffy, and my voice, like I couldn't even talk this morning. So anyway, let's go. I heard no. Okay, no. All right then, collective. The hell? Let's do this. Did I say bad words? Just bear with me. Third party. Okay. Are you in a third party with somebody's addiction, or are you in a third? Does somebody put you in a third party with another person? I don't know. Hook up. That's what I think they did. Yeah. And I'm not here to give the benefit of the doubt of bullshit. I'm here to kind of, roll the dice and see what happens with something else. Truth. You learn the truth about this, or does somebody have a truth to speak about this? They're like, Cindy, we need to have a talk. It's like that, right? Or something like, okay. Third party again. What are you dealing with, collective? What are you dealing with? Supposed to go cut down 6 trees tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Anxiety and ghosted. Ghosting is a gift. Okay. Uh-huh. If they weren't ready or something, a change. Look at that. Look at that flew out and mask. Okay. So ghosting, I said ghosting is a gift, right? Because people that are not ready need to be able to ghost you so you don't overinvest or continue investing in something like that. It might be painful at the time. It might be devastating at the time, but it needed to happen. Okay. Mask and divine timing. What the hell is happening? Was this person a catalyst for you? I always say send those bitches a care package. Yeah. I did. I had what is it? A blanket, a candle, a coffee mug, and something else in there. Yeah, thanks. Because wouldn't be who I was without your fuckery. Storm warning. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. hmm Somebody's about to see how. Huh? Let's go. See how much you've changed. Can you be roped back into this? Can you even be roped back into a coffee date? Hmm. Having a taster's choice moment with this fucking dick bag. I mean, that could be this, right? Well, this could be friends, family, doesn't matter. Getting a hearing you out energy. Somebody wants to hear you out or hear them out or whatever else. Family. Because they're trying to like double back and save a family or something. God, this is going to get like, right? Ex-lover. All right. I'm not here for it. Okay. I have just enough energy to do this and probably Sag. Yep. Legal matters. Somebody's having legal matters. There's ulterior motives to this. New love, signs and synchronicities, unexpected. And there's one face down, and I want it. Hold on. Oh. Unexpected signs and synchronicities in travel. I feel like somebody's trying to get you to be a part of something they got themselves in. That's what it feels like. It does. Spiritual awakening. That's this change. Yeah, you're seeing things from a higher elevated like altitude here. Yeah. You're out here like you're not out here like a kite or a drone. Yeah, you're in like 30,000 feet territory. What is happening with the lighting? Soulmate. Why does Storm Warning have to come out? I mean, really, bro. I mean, come on. Let's do it. It's divine intervention. Divine intervention pulled you out of this anyway. That's what sent you in this change in spiritual awakening. Maybe somebody that I'm talking to hasn't looked at it like that yet. They're still being like, that son of a bitch. I mean, it could be that, yeah. Heartbreak. Somebody's still in the middle of heartbreak. Okay. We're going to be okay. All right. We're going to get through it. Crossroads. Truth. I'm telling you, somebody's got truth to speak. I'm getting a really weird across, but then a crossroads about speaking said truth because of who you are now, or what how you've turned this into your. Mm, what is it? Third party. I knew it. It's like, okay, look, I know you I haven't told you everything, but here it all is. Blah. And it's like what they want to do is make it your responsibility. This is like a tennis game. Okay. They want to serve it to you to see what you're going to do with it. And what I need you to be is not even on the court. Okay. Unexpected. And this is unexpected. And if this is a narcissist or somebody like that, or even on the spectrum or controlling it, they're not capable of this. So we're not talking, but this might be somebody like a covert. They do things out of their own agenda constantly. Wow, I always want to put hands on people like that. What is it? Romantic feelings. Yeah. And then what's this? Friends. Are you having romantic feelings for a friend? Does a friend have romantic feelings for you? I don't know. But there's something else going on here too. I mean, I can't really kind of control that part, right? I keep my ring on my thumb until my hands, I whack. Anyway, let's go. You don't know everything about me, do you? Hair font. Messages might be a little cloudy. Okay. Ten of Wands. I don't know. I don't. Star. There's that spiritual awakening, change, healing. Yeah. But it's like that's igniting some kind of fucking, I don't know, Knight of Cups. Okay. I might make this a members because I'm so it's like I look haggard as hell. Tower. Out of all my decks, I hate this tower. I'm sorry, I dislike this tower the most. Because this person looks smug as shit about being able to destroy things, right? Like a toddler in a suit. Yeah. Or a dress or whatever. Emperor. Does this person think they're going to go head to head with an emperor? Bless them. Moon. Knight of Pentacles. Whatever this has been moving slow. I think you have been. Nine of Swords. I don't even think you're capable of looking at whoever this is with the same eyes you were before. That's what this feels like. Like, but think about little Christina. You know, it's like Three of Pentacles and Death and the Star again. Okay, let's go. Not to say my members deserve my haggard ass, but I'm just saying. Two of Swords in reverse. You've already made some kind of decision. Indecisive is a no. That's in reverse. Usually, Two of Swords is being indecisive about something, especially in that card. You want to make the right decision for yourself, your future, your whoever's around you. Right there, you already have. And I think it was to go on this path, even though, you know, sometimes people go on the healing path kicking and screaming because it's fucking a nightmare. Hierophant and the, is that the three? It's the Two of Wands. You're picking some other path. Two of Wands is picking another, like, way of life, way of thinking, way of whatever. And when it's in reverse, you're kind of still on the fence. Nobody's doing anything, but somebody is here. Two of Wands upright. Okay, so we see the path and we see what, you know, we kind of looking at the whole world here, right? Okay, remember the travel thing? You're not limited to where you are or where you've built your life or anything else. You are not, yeah, no, you're not a yard gnome. You can move around, okay? Ace of Pentacles. You can do whatever you want. I used to be like that, but now in my older years, I'm like, I just like it here. It's comfortable. Just, even though I could go move wherever I wanted to, I'm still, all right. My lips are all chapped still, so I got a busted thing. I'm a mess right now, people. Five of Pentacles. This decision is leaving something final. I mean, Three of Wands, because you want something else. Again, it doesn't matter. Again, it could be a new home. Getting a more like like a gypsy like not only a gypsy lifestyle, but being able to be more fluid, not attached to anything like any one outcome or any one person. Six of Cups. What do we got going on here? Huh? Queen of Swords. This could be something, okay. Romantic feelings and friends is kind of calling to me over here. So you could have somebody that's close to you that might be developing into something else, or you will. This could be future predictive, and this could be way past. I've had some people tell me this. Sometimes when I read it's 2 years ago, but then it happened, or it happened like 2 months in the future. I mean, it's yeah, kind of just everybody's on a whole different thing, right? Yeah. Five of Swords. Well, somebody's kicking and screaming. Okay, Moon. All right. Are they trying to keep that? Oh, High Priestess in the Moon. Okay. And what? The Devil. Okay. These three coming out together is enough. It's enough, right? Absolutely it is. And the Two of Cups. Something is around and the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands. Since you're blocking something here and you really prioritize your change and your spiritual awakening because you were divinely moved to a new place for growth, okay, that doesn't have some kind of weird cracked ceiling that it feels like if you get near it, it'll fall down on you. This is kind of what we're dealing with here. But the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Devil coming out all three together, that's people working against you, like trying to keep towers going for you. And I also, honestly, I believe that's what the Soul Warning is. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and what? The Six of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Working against you. When I first started my spiritual journey, I was always like, spell work. I mean, are we serious right now? Is this person tired some bitch in the backyard with a cauldron and stirring shit and whatever? I don't know how it works, but it's all about intentions, really. So when people even run your name through the mud and say that you did this and this, it's like outlandish things, that's a form of spell work, right? Oh, Two of Wands again. It's like I feel like somebody's in a very dreamy place of like, yeah, Eight of Cups. Are you still in the process of this? Are you still in the process of, right, turning roses and, okay. Devil again. Could just be a Capricorn. I don't know. Right now you got Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. Ten of Cups. You're going to this hell or high water. You are. As soon as you stop entertaining what isn't for you. And that is the hardest thing for people to kind of, dislodge their teeth from is some kind of outcome with let things just kind of steer you the way it needs to steer you. Emperor. Does somebody call themselves an emperor or an empress? Or is that really what's a hangman? Good Lord. The Hermit. And somebody's sitting nice and quiet. A lot of looking at the landscape here, a lot of introspection, a lot of trying to figure out maybe possibly what a truth is about a third party, or how some third party was in the middle of some kind of friends group, or I mean, God knows. Okay. We don't know. Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Oh, by the way, Marsha is still healing. My uncle is still going. We're still planning that trip the end of this month and the beginning of October. But he's doing okay. Knight of Wands. You made your decision about some reckless prick. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting it pretty strong, too. What is that? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, walking away from it emotionally. The Empress in reverse, because nothing was growing there. You get it? I just want one. You really gotta like, yeah, death. Yes. You've been processing the ending so you can be more focused on the rebirth. So many people that I talk to in personals and just in life, they're so hung up on the ending of what their life's going to look like now because they built kind of around the wrong thing, right? You built your wall around like a bunch of alligators and bullshit, right? But this right here is you're no longer in decision land, is what I call it, about about this Knight of Wands person, right? They're reckless. They fall in and on everybody, but you're ending that. So again, now we're pulling into focus, right? We're allowing what needs to end, and now we're pulling into focus what could be the rebirth, right? That's kind of an exciting place. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. Getting more grounded. What is that? The Sun. Yeah. And the Emperor. Uh-huh. You ever had an Emperor before? Or an Empress? Somebody that doesn't fly off the handle at fucking their fries are cold, or I mean, right? Are you used to like just complete bullshit raising partners? I was used to that. Oh yeah. Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, that's what the Emperor wants with you, and that's going to be some kind of victory. And what's there? What's there? The High Priestess again. And the Six of Wands. Yeah. Hierophant. But somebody's trying to fuck up your stability because something is getting clear to you about what is around you. Hierophant. Give me one, and I want it. There it is. Oh, Temperance. I mean, could we get a better combination? No. The answer is no. You're getting all of this guidance to where your stability, where your solid stability is going to be. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, absolute. This is what I'm talking about. You got somebody trying to fuck with you in this storm warning looming around, but I mean, get an umbrella. Hierophant. Hierophant. These people fucking piss me off because this is amazing. And you could know this person. This Six of Cups thing here, this sweet whatever, that could be a friend of yours. Or a friend of a friend, or something like that, right? They might know you. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is what we're talking about, people. And what's this? The 10 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. Absolutely. Yes, 2 of Swords in reverse with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, we're dropping these burdens, right? You're processing why you attracted this to begin with. Because I say it all the time, you didn't deserve it, but you did attract it. And now it's time to process this. This is like struggling, it's burdens. And she's got her yak and all this emotional shit. But look at that. And most of the time, people skip their ass with this into the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You're not doing that. You're processing it so you can come without all of this, all these suitcases. You're like, honey, the rest of the U-Haul's not finished. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? And it's all of your emotional, bullshit and baggage that you do not no longer need to keep into this because the 10 of Cups is here. You don't need a reason to drop the burdens. You need to do that for yourself so you can attract the right thing. Tell my daughter that all the time. 5 of Wands. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. I think that was the 4 of Swords. Nope. 3 of Pentacles. Working with somebody, something. There's some kind of like maybe a collaboration, teamwork thing that might be happening here. There's the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. You've been healing a ton of heartbreak here. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, the Fool. Once you see the path, look, you spent enough time doing the wrong shit. You spent enough time, energy, attention, love, over-loving, people-pleasing, everything else with the wrong shit. Let's see what happens when you listen to the guidance towards your stability, all right? Yeah. And leap towards the right thing. Some new collaboration, possibly with friends. Maybe you've been waiting on that. What is this? The High Priestess. Trust that gut. Anybody that I've talked to, including myself, when you're with somebody that's kind of shitty, there is red flags. And also that one of the biggest red flags is not about them, it's who you turn into around that person. Do you turn into the best version of you? Or do you turn into a version where you're sleeping at night going, why did I say that? It's like that, right? People will pull out certain things in you. But people don't like to trust their gut, right? Well, I mean, there's certain things, right? Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Somebody's coming up out of the cold. They're going to have like frost all over them and shit like that. Yeah. They might be sick like me, but they have some truth to speak. It's right there. They want to kind of see. 3 of Wands. You've been waiting on that? Somebody wants to see where you're at. Storm warnings don't have to be devastation. It doesn't have to be a tornado or a hurricane or a tsunami. It could just be, a summer storm. It doesn't have to be major, but this feels kind of like somebody's trying to pull your ass in. 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Somebody could have cheated on you and had some like emotional celebration, and it sent you into, emotional gymnastics trying to get through this healing, right? Or this is all somebody else. Because somebody wants to head towards you with some kind of truth. Because they're brokenhearted about what they did. Who the whatever. I might go back on that one. 9 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. That's too many, but it's this one here. 6 of Swords. You're moving towards something sweet, reciprocal. Could be a past life soulmate. Could be somebody that you actually know. Doesn't matter to me. But somebody stressed that you're going to be like leaving them sitting there. What is that? 6 of Cups again and the Ace of Wands. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to have some new passionate beginning that you're going to move quite quickly towards because you're listening to the guidance. 6 of Swords in this deck in particular is you, or some, I think it's you. You're only focusing here. You're kind of quelling all of the distractions that could be around you, floating around, trying to keep you like over here, over here. No, you're listening. You're only listening to that, which is the intuition, which is right there. Your gut feelings. You're getting the guidance if you quiet it down. I say it all the time. Turn everybody else down and turn you way up. And this is what this is. You're moving towards some new passionate beginning with somebody that you're going to have a lot of sweet emotions for, or a past life soulmate, because somebody feels for you the way you feel for them, or you're about to. World, and that's going to help you successfully in some kind of cycle and open a new one. World. 5 of Swords. But somebody else is like shitting their pampers over here. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. It's that one. And the Star. What's this? What is that? The Tower in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Somebody's not letting somebody's threats or something like that stop them. This person doesn't have to come up at a first date. Oh my God, I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I mean, it might have a really crazy ex. It doesn't have to be like that. Just start moving. You have the protection to do so. That's Archangel Michael. Listen, you've been doing so much healing here. Again, getting into focus, or you're about to be, getting into focus some kind of new rebirth because it's right there. It's about to be illuminated to you, right? We have truth in the sun right here. That's a lot. Yeah. And it's about this emperor, or this emperor's been all up in their head with all these freaking people throwing like pitchforks at him and shit like that. They're dodging some kind of tower, getting out of their head to come speak to you. Because somebody has been trying to create some kind of like, I don't know, 5 of Swords. What is it? The 3 of Wands. It's coming in. But who's coming in? The 10 of Pentacles. A lot of stability. Have you sworn off love? You're like, fuck that, I'm not doing that anymore. Whatever. But here's what I'm telling you here. Whatever you're waiting for financially, a stability with somebody else, you have the 10 of Cups and they have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, but see, this is what you've been manifesting. Some kind of wish. Somebody to be worth the shit, right? Because you have become worth the shit. Not everybody comes out of the womb and they're just like, God's gift. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here is that you were mismatched with somebody on a horrible level. The trash took itself out, and now you're kind of getting, I just said it before, you're getting into focus what the rebirth looks like, okay? With some guidance and help. It's going to be a 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, with a 6 of Cups, okay? And somebody, I'm getting an emperor right here that has been leaving themselves out, kind of watching something. I don't know. 5 of Swords. That was about to be the Page of Pentacles. 5 of Swords, whatever that is. 5 of Swords again. The 7 of Cups. They've been trying to get out of confusion because that's what's been keeping them in their head. Whoever this is, or somebody's been doing this by design because we do have the devil here, right? 5 of Swords again. Somebody's been torturing themselves about speaking something to you. Devil. What is this devil? Page of Swords. They're learning. The devil in this card here is, okay, the devil has two people's ear, okay? And they're paying attention. But somebody's been investigating. This is a very investigating energy. It's also a watching energy, right? But it's like this person's learning a lot too. Anytime a book is involved with tarot, that's got to do with higher learning, okay? 2 of Pentacles. They've been trying to learn something about to get off the fence, to make some kind of decision. This could be you. And there's the 2 of Swords upright. I just said it. They've been learning about how to make a solid decision because the devil might have had influence on them or something like that. 2 of Pentacles. They've been on the fence. And the 2 of Wands. So these twos right here. Yep. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords. You see where we're going here? Somebody's been in a lot of confusion and a lot of anxiety here about making some kind of call. Okay. The devil. Devil. And I don't know, that could be you, Wheel of Fortune. That's that divine intervention. It's also divine timing. Somebody is getting themselves healed and ready for something else. Could be you. I don't know. Could be somebody else that you haven't even met yet. I don't know though, because I think this right here, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. You both have sweet emotions for somebody, but somebody needed to leave something else. Maybe something they were even mentally attached to. Somebody needed to leave that. And that was part of this divine timing, divine intervention to be able to do that, to make some kind of decision. Because somebody's learning who the devil is in their life. This could be a toxic addiction. Again, a way of thinking, but they're getting a new perspective about it, about why they hold back. Maybe they have issues. Moon, I'm not talking about dick bag, right? No. The two of wands. It's just repeating. Uh-huh. And then the nine of swords again. Hold on. Moon. Moon. The six of wands. Mhm. Somebody's been like cooking here. What is that? Five of swords. Five of swords. Okay. Okay. Ten of swords. Okay. Moon. Moon. Eight of wands. This is all about communication. Somebody's driving themselves nuts. Why? Why is somebody so driving themselves nuts about you? Hmm? What? Because you've spiritually awoken and this person's having legal issues? Somebody's pushing somebody. And I think it's this person right here. The God, universe, Allah. Yeah. The little garden gnome. Somebody's pushing somebody to make a decision. But they're like, oh, it's got to be on my terms. That's fine. But you don't want some controlling nut job, right? But I don't think so. I think this romantic feelings and friends is right here. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Why, it's been moving so fucking slow. High Priestess. High Priestess is here twice, too. High Priestess. What was that? Six of Wands. You know there's victory to be had, but I mean, don't wait for this. See, High Priestess. I just got an image in my head of like you dating somebody or whatever, and like this person just like falls out of the bushes. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you. It's like that, and you're like, I'm going on a date, right? Emperor. High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Yeah. You know you're gonna have it. Yeah, only the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You know you're gonna have it, but you've been waiting on it. And again, dealing with heartbreak and doing the changing and all the metamorphosis and all the bullshit that makes it's not really bullshit, but it's all the stuff that takes for fucking ever. And then every day you're like, oh my God, I had that one other issue with my mom. It's like, yeah, it seems endless sometimes. Yeah, it does. I get it. I Priestess, but it's not endless. You'll always learn and yeah. But imagine meeting somebody that is as healed as you, but or at least trying, and is like have something like really reciprocal because somebody wants to talk to you, but they're driving themselves crazy. Okay, High Priestess, look, lovers, yeah. That's this new beginning here that you know is going to be on the table with whoever has the balls or the backbone or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, that's coming in, but somebody's driving themselves crazy. Let them go. Let them drive themselves crazy. Nine of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment, but somebody needs to get themselves out of the code. I don't think it's you. High Priestess. I think you're just living life. Yeah, I do. Knight of Pentacles. This person moves slow, slow. Yep. Hangman. Trying to get a new lay of the land. Okay. But I think you already have that, right? So it's like, it's all been like, remember how I said the tennis game? Now it's like you're serving. You're not just like, accepting whatever flies your way because you're off the court. Now you're like, wait a minute, I've got a new set of balls and a really badass racket. I'm going to get on my side and just serve and see who serves back, and see if I want anything to do with that. That's what it feels like. Two of Swords, because that's here twice too. Do two people not know how to make a decision about each other and everything's like crawling? Okay, Bobby, Bobby. All right. Okay, okay, Bobby. Okay, I got another name. Hold on. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Nine of Wands. They're all stubborn and guarded and everything else. They want to come back to you. This could be this dick bag right here. Yeah. Somebody is like made. This is an overly confident kind of dick bag right here. Possible. Okay. But they're all wounded and guarded. They want you to take care of them, even though they possibly hurt you. But then again, you have this other huge thing going on. Yeah. Somebody's making all of these plans and everything else in secret, but they're driving themselves crazy. Okay. Two of Wands. Give me that one again. We okay on time? Two of Wands. Little loopy people. Two of wands. Yeah. You are who you say you are, the Empress, and you're not falling out of the status for nobody. No. Emperor, Empress. No. Why would you? It takes too much to get into this energy, first of all. And yeah. You've had those mornings where you're like, God, I gotta deal with all this bullshit in therapy or in tarot to deal with issues with my mom or my family or my dad or whatever. This combo right here, which is on the Two of Wands, and the Fool on top of that, yeah, three majors right there on the Two of Wands. You're going to go work with something that's going to be incredibly successful because you have the growth attached to you. Yes, you do. And you're very discerning about who to block and who to, you don't have to be a dick about it either. You're blocked! You don't have to do that. No. Just be like, okay. You just go over there because somebody else is dodging like fucking towers over here like Neo. Yeah. You got three aces, or three aces. The only one we don't have is Ace of Pentacles, and that's on the way. Devil, or somebody's obsessing about learning, and they're leaving themselves out in the cold. Page of Cups, the Devil again, and what was the other one? The Magician. Somebody's working against somebody here. Could be your person or you. Devil. And they're like, God, quit interrupting my obsession. Go. Yeah. Devil. Five of Cups. Should I go try to do trees tomorrow? I want to do trees tomorrow. Think so. Four of Cups and what? The Ten of Pentacles. Give me that Devil one more time. Anything else that I miss? No. Devil. I think something flipped. Devil. It did. What is that though? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Something did flip. The Knight of Cups. They have a lot of emotions for you. Yeah, they do. This isn't a love bomb and moron. This is a love bomb and moron that is in the ear of somebody else trying to learn about you. Yep. This could be in a friends group. This could be some, I don't know. Page of Cups, and what was that again? The Hierophant. And on top of that, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Six Cups. What is this going on with this Six Cups? Who is this friend? Who is this that has romantic feelings, or you have romantic? Whatever. Who is it? The King of Pentacles. Is it a Taurus? Huh? Bird or Capricorn? It doesn't matter. The Earth energy there. Maybe they've been waiting on you to close some kind of cycle. Give me that moon again. It'd be funny if I just kept going with this reading. Just kept getting decks and decks. Be here till like 7 o'clock. Moon. It's that one. Whatever that one is, and I think it's the devil. It is. Somebody's been in their head because there's a devil close to them, or two people have a devil close to them. Somebody's making some kind of decision and get out of their head because they're being like tortured in their head here about picking this path and sending some kind of communication because they were obsessing about it. But then there's somebody else. There's two different people kind of going through maybe similar things, and it's this Emperor. I told you. It's your match. It is. And it's not this fucking douchebag over here. Maybe somebody's threatening a storm if somebody makes a call. I don't know, and I don't fucking care. You do what you do. Move without impunity as far as anybody else is concerned. Eight of Pentacles. You might know this person at work, or or you work with this person, or somebody's working on, somebody's working very hard to get some kind of new, lay of the land. Maybe you still have somebody in your energy. What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this whole thing here? I just want to see what it is. Ace of Pentacles. There's our last ace. Five of Wands. Maybe somebody's not going to be happy about this. Fuck them, right? Nobody has to live your life or deal with your consequences but you. Knight of Swords. Here it comes. Look at that. The Hierophant. Of course it is. Hierophant, Hierophant, High Priestess, High Priestess. And this is one couple. After you flush this shit out of your system or whatever the hell else, it's going to come in quick. And it's your match. But this person maybe has some toxic shit around them. Well, give me one more on the outcome of this. What was it? Justice. I mean, you can't ask for it. Look at that. You can't ask for a better reading. I mean, yes, there's fuckery here. Yeah, of course there is, because there's always fuckery around this powerhouse power couple here. But somebody's got to walk away from it to express some kind of emotion. That's what they're all fucking obsessed about over here. But so are you, right? There's a lot of mirroring here. The Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, and Justice. You're going to build back some kind of stability, financially, emotionally, all of it. You don't have to cherry pick this. But Justice is your outcome. This is good. But you got to emotionally continue to walk away so we can keep that Ten of Wands in reverse. Should I go take a nap? Maybe I should. I'm obsessed. I told you. Yeah. Somebody's obsessed. But I think multiple people might be. I'm sorry. You are my wish. You two are each other's wish. And maybe you guys are obsessing about each other or something. I don't fucking know. You are my wish. Yeah. And what was behind that? I'm curious. Was it easy to leave? Depends. I am insecure. That's what a lot of this is. But I mean, you can heal that, right? The codependency and do not contact me. I'm talking about this other thing. Because you do have some bitches looming around here. Yeah, you do. You are my wish. You're somebody's wish that's going to be justice. There is happily ever after. That does exist. I can't let go. Somebody else can't let go of both of you, or just you, or just the, whatever. Give me one. What would your Emperor Hierophant, whatever? What would they say? I'm trying to heal. Awesome. Yep. But don't wait on that, right? There's life to be lived here. It's right there. It's all these. Okay, and that one. I'm scared. I'm scared to reach out. This person's terrified. That's why this is all over here. But they're keeping all that fear kind of down. Yeah. Okay. I'm still in love with you. Okay. And they can't replace you. What's this? And you are my twin. This is not where our story ends. Somebody, I don't know. Check their motives. You are both showing up as a high priest, high priestess, whatever. I'm trying to heal. You know me better than anyone. Not always a compliment. Somebody can't let go of you. Drives me crazy, that card. I'm falling apart. You need to move on. Take your ass and go heal, like everybody else seems to be doing here. Not done. Doing, right? Could you ever forgive me? Of course. You always forget, but you don't, yeah. That shit, yeah. I want to heal us and I want to kiss. You got multiple things going on here. Put everybody where they go. This isn't your reading. Good for you. And to everybody else that says they're reading, this is awesome too. But wait, there's just some threads here that need to be kind of aligned. Right now, it looks like you have a backlash off of a bait caster. I mean, it's like, oh God, what do I do with this? And cut it all out and redo it. That's all you can do here. Don't try to untangle a mess. Just go with what flows. I'll see you next.